They told us that we had tails. I say it's all just insane. Finally, an HP battery, man. All right, folks. All right, so got the newer. All right, now this is available in a 2-pack or obviously a individual pack here, a single pack. This is the Ryobi P195 3 amp hour battery, and you do get a 3-year warranty with this battery, which is pretty good here. All right. Communicates directly with Ryobi brushless tools to deliver optimal level of power for best performance. High performance for increased power in a compact, lightweight design. All right, guys. So Ryobi pretty much was one of the last, we got Milwaukee, right? 21700. DeWalt 21. Well, actually Makita, we don't have that. Bosch. We know about the Rigid. Rigid also has a 3 amp hour battery that has the 21700 cells in it. Actually, let me grab that. They told us. I say it's all. Oh, you breaking? All right, folks. Leo, what's up, buddy? Todd, Michael, do a live. Hey, bro, what's up, buddy? All right. And we got the old 3 amp hour battery here. All right. Now, we'll open it, but you see you got the... Yep. Oh, yeah, definitely. You're going to, when I open it, definitely the new one is smaller, right? This has 2 rows of cells. All right. I believe this one only has 1 row. All right. So that's where you get the compact size from. But this old HP battery, I believe they call this the HP. Yeah. This still will communicate with your brushless tools. All right. But it's just not going to have the power that this one does. All right. So let's crack this open. I don't know what happened to my thing. One day they'll make these packages easy to open, right? This stupid torpedo crap that they still got. All right, here we go. All right, folks, we got it open. All right, so just like the old HP, as you can see, it's definitely has a smaller profile. All right, so great. That's an awesome thing for this battery. I'm trying. It looks almost like it's the same width, but it could be wrong. No, it is definitely. All right. All right, so I hope you guys can see this. All right. So it's not huge though. there's really not a huge difference in the width of the P195. All right, but as you can see, definitely a smaller profile here. No, here's the rigid 3 amp hour battery. All right, so in size comparison, it's definitely even smaller. Let me just than the rigid 3 amp hour battery. All right, remember 21700, 21700. All right, but definitely has it's a smaller battery. It's shorter, and its length is shorter than the rigid. All right, it's a big rigid batteries are a little bulky. We know that. But what are you going to do? Here's a core battery. All right. These are, like I said, I'm going to be doing a video shortly on the best 18-volt batteries out there. And I'll tell you, they did a great job with the core here. This is a 4, and I mean, look at the size difference here. All right. Bosch definitely does a great job with their batteries. Again, 21700, 21700. But great design by Bosch there. Let me just and here's Milwaukee's. I mean, Bosch, remember, 3 amp hour, 3 amp hour, 4 amp hour. All right, that's the size difference. That is, I'm telling you guys, Bosch with these core batteries have done a tremendous job in really making them compact. All right, so like I said, this is a 54 watt hour battery. This is a 54 watt hour battery, and in this small package here, right, in this size, this is a 72 watt hour. All right, so having this on the end of your impact compared to one of these, you know what I'm saying? But let's get back to the Ryobi here. All right, not a long video, but I do want to let people know that Ryobi does have a 21700 cell battery out. It's not in stores. They're not really advertising it. It's something you have to get probably at homedepot.com. Again, it's sold in a single pack, and it's sold in a 2-pack. I believe the 2-pack is $119 compared to the single battery that's $79. But you finally you have a true high output battery now for the people that are in Ryobi's platform, and it's been out, I think, since May or April. I think more towards May, so it's been out a good 3-4 months now, but a lot of people don't know about it. I'll be honest with you, I had no idea about it either. So it's great. All right, looks wise, I mean, it looks exactly, I believe the one advantage to this too, no, this one has it too, but obviously the right there's a good picture. All right, so you can obviously see the size difference right here. All right, let me just grab my angle grinder here. All right, sorry about that. All right, so obviously having something this small, I mean, that's pretty cool here. All right, so now you got 21700 cells on here in a pretty small size, guys. For you Ryobi fans out there, let's weigh them. Now we know it is a pretty significant size difference. All right, but as you know, 21700 cells are bigger, heavier. All right, let's start with the old HP. Remember, this is the P191. This is the one you're going to find in stores, in depots at least. They run deals on it. I believe you can get At times, guys, you can get two of these for like $99 when they have these sales. Remember, online, sometimes I've done videos where they've had some crazy deals on these batteries. In store, you're really not going to see it too much deal wise, but you know, you will maybe. But this is the HP, all right? The P191. P191 coming in at a 1.726. All right, 1.726 for the P191. Let's take a look at the new P195. All right, so it's lighter, it's shorter, and again, you're getting that higher output. All right, you got the bigger cells in there. All right, and again, the size difference is much kind of like, and I'll be talking about it very soon, guys. But for the Milwaukee people out there, right, very similar to the Milwaukee 3 amp hour battery. I just did the video, right, with the vac and everything. You know, the major difference in weight and size was that this battery, okay, has one row of cells. And with these 21700 cells, you can do one row. All right. Like I said, Bosch here has a one row going up to 4 amp hours. You could probably get up to 5 right now. Again, no one really has a one row pack that's a 5 amp hour. And again, the core here, you got the 5. I love that. Having the 5 blocks to show the storage of how much power is left in the battery. Having 5. Oh yeah, definitely. Should I get the 3 amp Makita batteries? And yeah, let me tell you, the Makita 5 amp hour battery is probably the smallest 5 amp hour battery on the market. All right. I did a video a while ago, kind of looking at every 5 amp hour battery. Yeah, I mean, they're the same size, guys. And that's why the 6 amp hour Milwaukee, the high output, and the 8, there's no reason to get that 6 amp hour battery, guys. And I'm going to show you why when I do the video. But so that's where you're seeing the difference, guys, real quick. All right. So this has 2 rows, right? So you got 10 cells in here. All right. 1.728. This only has one row, 1.492. So you're gaining the weight only because it has one row, and in size also because this has 2. But remember, the 21700 cells are bigger. So if this was to have 2 rows, it would definitely be heavier and bigger than this. All right. But then this would, you know, be a 6 amp hour battery. But that's the weight. Again, a lot of people want to know the length. All right. P191. This is the new P195. All right. So Ryobi really gave you an advantage with this battery. All right. It's smaller. It's lighter. You got some better cells in it. $79, you know, doesn't break the bank either. Right. We know we can get this battery for $79 also. But of course, if you're not in Bosch's platform, this means nothing. But we've seen it even lower than that at times. So obviously these batteries, guys, I talk about it all the time. The batteries are getting cheaper all the time. They're adding them in as free. You know, I just did the deal of the day, right? Home Depot. Pretty much every deal, they were giving a 5 amp hour battery for free. So that's how they're getting you in these platforms. They're giving you batteries and batteries. And once you start getting a lot of batteries, you know, the sky's the limit to a degree, right? But yeah, that's really it, folks. I'm gonna crack this open at some point, and we'll take a closer look. All right, but there's another shot, as you can see. Definitely a little bit wider. Probably Samsung cells in here. I would probably say the 20T. All right, probably the same bad cell that's in the Milwaukee. I don't think they kind of tell you any information on this. No, no. But yeah. I mean, if you're looking for a little bit more pop out of your battery, right? Like I said, they made a clear advantage with this P195. Smaller, lighter, and of course you can get a little bit more pop out of, whatever, impact driver, your hammer drill, impact wrench. That's where, and again, nothing mind blowing, but you'll definitely notice a difference with these 21700 cells. So there's definitely an option out there for you, right, Ryobi people. All right, so that's really it, folks. You do have a 21700 battery now in Ryobi's platform, something that Cobalt doesn't have, something that, Porter Cable doesn't have. I'm trying to think, Bauer, obviously. I don't know if Hercules is coming out with a 21700 battery. I don't know what's in their scheme of things. But, even Makita, and again, one of the a really good reputation with a really big cult following, Makita. Um, they got to get on the ball here. They got to come out. I don't even care about a 7, a 9, a 12 amp hour battery from Makita. I don't think that's their thing, you know, especially with this 36 volt stuff that they're kind of doing. You definitely don't want 212s hanging off, their blower or their, you know, uh, rear-handed circular saw, right? Just too big, too heavy. So they want to keep it light. But Makita, please get just come out with like a 3 amp hour 21700 cell battery, please. I mean, Ryobi has one for crying out loud. So hopefully they're working on something. I would think there would be a new battery from Makita pretty soon. I don't know why it's not out yet. But yeah, here's probably the best look I can give you. All right. Just like every other, again, you hear me say it all the time. All you got to do is lay them down. If it's longer, if it's wider, that's how you tell. And as you can see, taller, longer, the P195, because the cells are 21700. 21700, all that means is that's the size of the cell. All right. These are 18650s. They're smaller. All right. You got 2 rows, 1 row. And that's about it. But, a lot of these batteries, sometimes you don't really get a big advantage. But I'm glad Ryobi, you can definitely, it's weighs less. And again, the size difference. And I like, they got these rubber over. That's one thing that TTI does, guys. We got the rigid here too. They got these over molds. All right. And in the front. And of course, we know Milwaukee. All right. Listen, going to add some weight to the battery, but definitely good for protection. Some of these Makita batteries, even the core. If you drop this battery, all right, from 10 feet, and if you drop this battery from 10 feet, this might have a better chance of surviving. All right. That's really all, it means, obviously. But, all right, that's it, folks. Let me get out of here. But, again, wow, look at this. That is crazy. I mean, the size of these batteries is crazy. And again, Bosch this is the biggest battery of them all. All right. And as you can see, it's on top here. But all right, guys. So for you Ryobi people, you got a 21700 cell battery available. P195. If you want it, I'll put a link below. $79 for one, $119 for two. Hopefully we'll start seeing them in stores. And that's where the deals are going to come. Jason Reynolds, what's up? String Bean, what's up, guys? I got to get out. But I'll catch up with you guys later, all right? Yep, Doug Hayden, P191 is 93 for two right now. Yeah, listen, don't go, two for the price. If you can get 2 of these for 90 and 1 of these for 80, get these. All right. Don't be crazy, but if we see these on sale at some point, we'll do a deal. This is definitely the battery you want, but don't get it just to get it, right? All right. All right, let me get out of here, folks. All right, guys, thank you very much. All right, I'll catch you guys. Peace.